Alright, what's going on, Mr. Sly back here, and as usual, thank you guys for sticking around and still following the channel. We're getting subscribers, we're getting views as the day goes by. But let's talk about hard truths, okay? One thing I've realized that some men do not want to admit the fact that they are still settling for low-class women. Yes, they are still settling for low-class women. And yes, I want to say this. If women have the right to come on here and say that man is a low-class man, that man is a low-class man, then I believe we as men have the right to also come on here and say that woman is a low-class woman. And I know it sounds harsh, but if you open your eyes, you see it's real and it's dangerous. And today I'm going to explain to you why you are still settling for low-class women. Let's get into it. Now, one of the major reasons why a lot of guys are still settling for low-class women is this. They lack options. And when you lack options, that equals to desperation. A lot of men are not in control of their options. You know, you cannot easily just tell the girl, say, oh, you know what, go away. And when you go away, somebody else is coming in. They don't. They don't have a lifestyle. They don't have a finance. They don't have a confidence to attract high-value women. So when a girl shows them a little attention, even if she's loud, even if she's lazy, even if she's disrespectful, they just take it. And then they begin to confuse availability with value. Guys, listen, when you lack option, you become a desperate man. And when you become a desperate man, you end up dating low-class women. And someone might say, Mr. Sly, what's your definition of low-class women? Well, we're going to get into that soon, okay? But let's move on. Secondly, the simp mentality. Some men still believe in saving ladies. They want to upgrade a girl who has nothing to offer them beyond her body. So these men are blinded by, the confluence point, what you call sex. And they are scared to be alone. So they think that with love, they will change a woman. They feel that with love, they can turn things around in that lady and make her much better, taking her from that low-class standard to the high-value standard that they want. But in reality, such a woman who is a low-class lady, or you ask who is a low-class lady, she will be a woman who will drain you emotionally, drain you financially, and drain you spiritually. But because of your simp mentality of wanting to save what doesn't need to be saved, you dedicate your whole life to her and end up with a low-class woman. Let's go on again, guys. On the third note here, you are afraid and feel intimidated by classy women. Now, there are high standard women out there, and most of you know that these ladies do not tolerate nonsense. They will check you, they will challenge you, and most men are not ready for that. So they go for the easy win, the girls who don't demand anything because she doesn't have anything. And this is quite a conflicting point of view here, because I'll say this. The definition of a low-class woman ordinarily is sort of subjective, but to a large extent objective. When you see a woman who is wasting your time, when you see a woman who is draining you emotionally, when you see a woman who is draining you financially with nothing to give you back, you can easily tell that that's a low-class woman. But you guys are intimidated of the higher-class women because you think that they are not an easy walkover. Now, I don't really care what a woman is like. And I always tell you that I have the three things I want in her: loyalty, quietness, and do as I say. But if she's not willing to do that, or she's willing to do that, it doesn't mean she's not a high-class woman. Most of you know or ignore all of these and just go for that easy picking, that orange that is at the edge of the tree there, that everybody can just touch. Low-class women. Also, guys, one thing I think is important and final for this is the fact that society has lied to you about love. Now, we've been sold this idea that love conquers all. We've been sold this idea that as long as she loves you, her background, her behavior, her attitude does not matter. But that's wrong. Because when you say all of this does not matter, that is how you end up with a low-class woman. The truth is, a low-class lady can't build an empire with you. No. She is rather more likely to destroy that empire because of her emotions, because of her feelings. So you settle for this low-class woman because you think love conquers all. Listen guys, at the MNMGA Ministries, we do not believe in love, marriage or serious relationships. But then guys, all I love to say is this: do not date down, do not date liabilities, and don't invest in vibes and pretty face with nothing behind them. Literally, wink wink. If you're still settling, it's not because you love her guys, it's because you don't love yourself enough to level up. So guys, I want to know, have you ever dated a lady who was low class, who was draining you and acting like she was still on the right? Drop your experience in the comment section. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe. And with that being said, it is what it is. I'm out.